1,081 care workers has been asked to leave the UK. This was published by The Guardian, a news source here in the UK. And of course, I am going to include the link on the description box of this video, so you can as well go there and read the information yourself. So this is it. It was published on the 11th of May 2024. Thousands of innocent and abandoned migrant care workers told to leave the UK. You see why I said we should be careful, guys. Let's be extremely careful. The organization will work with, make sure that they are genuine. But guys, in this case, these are innocent care workers, okay, has been told to leave the UK according to this report. Without further ado, let's go into it. I know you got all dressed up for the club. Yo, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Blessing and Mozuzu of Blessed Blessing channel. On this channel, I film content on how you can migrate to the UK, life generally in the UK, anything that you can think of that has to do with the UK. Those are the informations I bring to us on this platform. So if this interests you, please consider subscribing to the channel, and also do not leave without hitting on that notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload new videos. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys for always coming back to watch my videos. I sincerely appreciate you. God bless you. So let's move right into it. Thousands of migrant care workers have been threatened with deportation despite doing nothing wrong after the Home Office took enforcement action against their employers. Because the Home Office took some enforcement actions, okay, against the companies that employ these people. So these migrant workers has been told to leave the UK. In one case, a brother and sister from India who paid a recruitment agency £18,000 to secure care jobs in the UK, only to find they had been scammed. They're told they must find another company to sponsor them in 60 days or leave the UK. Zainab, contractor 22, and her brother Ishmael 25 had borrowed money from relatives to cover the cost of moving to the UK. But when they arrived, they said the accommodation they had been promised did not materialize, okay? And they were not given any shifts. Guys, this is one thing I always advise on this my platform. See, it's okay for you to come over to the UK. It's okay for you to consider leaving your current country, your home country, in search of greener pasture. There is nothing wrong with that. But you must ensure that you are doing it the right way. If you are selling your property, if you are borrowing money from people, thousands of pounds, just like in this case, £18,000, they raised this huge amount of money and they gave it to a recruitment agency in search of jobs, so they'll be able to come over to the UK, to work as a carer. Of course, the Home Office got to know about this. Some people will be asking, how would the Home Office know about this? The truth being said, the Home Office, they have your information. You applied for visa, right? Yeah, they granted this visa. So they already have your data on their system. And guys, there is this connection. We already know what technology does in this particular country. If you are supposed to be a worker, guys, there is a particular amount of money that is supposed to be going into your account, okay, as your monthly salary. It could be monthly, weekly, as the case may be. When you receive this money, you are expected to pay a certain percentage of this money as tax to the government, okay, every month. So imagine if you came to the country and you do not have job, you do not have shift, and of course you are not paying this tax because you are not receiving salaries, okay. So what do you think is going to happen? I'm saying this for those of you asking, how will the Home Office know? They may not necessarily know. Just listen to this, In April, they found out that a company that had sponsored their visa had been stripped of its license to recruit workers from abroad by the Home Office. But the enforcement action would also punish them. The siblings were sent a letter saying that because their sponsorship was linked to the sanctioned company, okay, it was no longer valid. They had since applied to more than 300 employers between then in the hope of finding another company to sponsor them. So being that these people had been issued, a quit notice, that's a vacation notice to leave the UK urgently. So they went on, looking for other companies, applying for jobs, other jobs with visa sponsorship, so they could actually get another company to sponsor them for them to continue staying in the UK. But guys, those of us here in the UK, you will agree with me that getting companies to sponsor you these days, guys, is not easy at all. I'm going to tell you this, okay? Because you have people that have been here, even people that have been working with companies, that's company that has license to sponsor workers. They have employees working with them, and they have not been able to sponsor them. As is common, they have been unable to find any willing to take them. Zainab, who moved from India to build a better life for her 2-year-old son. Oh, she actually has a son. Said they are now faced with returning home with debts they had no prospect of being able to pay. That's, they don't have any plans of, paying up the debt that they have at home. Coming here on a skilled worker visa is not easy. That is the truth, okay? Because you have to raise funds. Yeah, I know. Even when the company is genuine, you have to raise funds because this is another man's land. You have not been to this country before, so you need to pay rent. Have to make sure that you have enough money, okay? But in this case, being that they had to cough out £18,000 to settle an agency first, before they now consider, getting a house, accommodation, feeding, transport to work and all that. So it was actually harsh on them, yeah, according to this report. They now face returning home with debt they had no prospects of being able to pay. Okay, that's to repay, or else they can find another sponsor by June. Guys, we don't know how we will survive, she said. Ishmael, who quit his job as an investment analyst to come to the UK, said, "It is not fair. We are being thrown out. Their case is not a one-off. An investigation by the Bureau of Investigative Journalists and the Observer had found that 3,081 care workers had their certificates of sponsorship cancelled by the Home Office in 2022 and 2023. In as much they recognize that these people are part of their own issue, they are still saying that some of these people are innocent. For instance, a company comes out and tells someone to bring this huge amount of money, okay, for us to give you a job. And these people pays this money, you offer them offer letter, you give them sponsor visa. Home Office are the people approving this visa, that's this visa sponsorship. So when these people finally comes to the UK, after staying in the UK for like few days, few months, you are now sending them an email that they should vacate the UK within 60 days. If you knew that these companies are not complying with the rules surrounding their sponsor license, why did you not approve the visa in the first place? My own opinion, okay? So yeah, that is exactly what this report is trying to say also, okay? That between 2022 and 2023, 3,081 care workers has been evicted from the UK, has been asked to leave the UK. In 94% of cases, the reason for the cancellation was that the company that hired them had its rights to sponsor workers revoked. Okay, another care worker threatened with deportation described the experience as hell. The 32-year-old woman, Catherine, left her job as a teacher in Nigeria to become a care worker in the UK. She and her husband sold their land and car dealership business to cover relocation costs. But she says she was not given the work she had been promised. The manager was not taking her calls, she said. We were frustrated and confused. So another person, this one is from Nigeria. According to this report, she sold her plot of land, sold their business, okay, for herself and her husband to relocate to the UK. And when they got to the UK, guys, the so-called manager that gave them the job or that gave them the sponsor visa, okay, was not even taking their calls. And this left them confused and frustrated. K. Mayor, registered manager of S&K Care 24, admitted no care worker sponsored by the company had been given any work because it had not managed to secure care provision contract with local authorities. So you knew you did not have care provision contracts and you now went ahead to tell these people to bring money. And then at the end of the day, you are telling them you don't have any job for them. That's why I said, who exactly is the victim here? Is it the people that are paying these companies money or the company that are collecting money from these innocent people? Guys, leave your thoughts on the comment section of this video. As a result, and because the company was acting as a recruitment agency, the Home Office revoked its sponsor license. Catherine was sent a 60-day letter in March and now has until mid-May to find a new sponsor or lose her visa. My experience in the country has been from one hell to another. Oh my God. So this Catherine is saying that her experience in the country has been from one problem to another. The findings have prompted calls from refund of the tight visa system for care workers and demonstrate how workers are suffering for their employers' action. First exploited and given overblown promises, okay, and then threatened with deportation by the government. That's why I keep asking us, who exactly is the victim? Eke Achi, the founder and executive of Migrant at Work, which supports people on work visas, said the Home Office was penalizing people who had followed the rules. They have been punished twice. So these people have been punished twice. That's because they spent money to come over to the UK. They applied for the visa. They paid for the visa application fee. They got to the UK, and now they are being punished again. That is exactly what Eke Achi is saying, the founder and the chief executive of Migrant at Work. The Home Office said it has taken action to crack down on worker exploitation and abuse within the care sector and was working hard to support care workers into alternative jobs when their sponsor has had their license revoked. But when asked about what their support was, it did not provide any details, saying only that the work was going on. Oh my God. So guys, that is the update. The point is that you should be careful. Be extremely careful how you get your sponsor visas. I tell you this. Look for these jobs. You can actually get these jobs, some of these jobs yourself. That is the truth. Go online, search for these jobs with visa sponsorship. You will get them. Apply for them. Make sure that your CVs are constructed good enough to secure a UK job for you. If you're able to do this, guys, you will get the job. And once you get this job from genuine company that has, sponsor license, they will sponsor you and you will come over to the UK. I've seen couple of people come to this country with genuine visa and they are still here. They are not shaking. They are not panicking. So guys, that is just it. And to you guys, I'm talking about to the agency, to the companies that are exploiting money from these people. Please, you guys should try and cut down on this. Consider people leaving their home country, having to pay all their life savings, okay, for you to secure a job for them. And at the end of the day, they get to the UK, you could not actually give them any job. Guys, who exactly is the victim? I ask this question again. Thank you again for watching. Share this video, like this video, and of course, leave your thoughts on the comment section. I'll be seeing you there. Thank you for watching. I remain blessing and Moses of Blessed Blessing channels. Thank you. Bye.